Hey everybody, it's your Nightly 9. Tonight is part 2 of how to transition from a 9 to 5 and to do whatever it is you choose to do. It's not easy, but this is going to be steps 3 and 4. So here's essentially it. You have got to get in this next step to a place where you start looking at what it is you need to do to go forwards. Maybe you need to have the money to do it. If you don't have the money, maybe you need to get the education to do it, maybe the self-belief, whatever it is. But somewhere along the lines, either you have to have the right money to transition income-wise so you can support yourself, or you have the money, you need to have the confidence to move forwards. Whatever it boils down to, you must spend time researching, getting knowledge, learning about something, or raising the money. If you start looking at how you have to allocate your time, it usually becomes daunting because in your head, you're like, well, I have a job and I don't have much time. And you're right. You may not have time if you don't make time or if you waste time. There's a great saying I love, and the saying is, the time that ordinary people waste, extraordinary people leverage. What essentially that means is if you want to do something extraordinary, have something amazing, extraordinary in your life, a business you love or a life you love, you got to do outside the box extraordinary things. That simply means you come home, you don't sit on the couch and relax. You don't play video games. You don't watch TV. You don't watch movies. You don't waste time with people that you're just wasting time with. What you must do is start allocating those little moments you have and doing the extra work. When typically you would shut down, turn on, and you start compounding time. Compounding time is when you basically say, well, I would have wasted an hour or a half hour every night doing this random thing. And now you're going to spend that time planning out what you're going to do. Are you going to go learn? Are you going to raise funds? Are you going to go start talking to people? You're going to network? What are you going to do in that time to be extraordinary so you can start transitioning slowly? And yes, it's slow over time. Then the next step comes in is working the plan. It's the fourth part of it. It's kind of a merge of these concepts. You got to start working this plan because the plan is the only thing that's going to get you moving forwards. Action is huge. You've got to take action on this plan. Then the fear comes in. What if it's the wrong plan? I will tell you this. It eventually will work itself out to be the wrong plan. What I'm saying is the plan's not going to be perfect, but you must follow it perfectly and perfect it along the way. Because all you can do is basically fix what breaks, and that's how you keep moving forwards. Now, in order to keep pushing past the inevitable headaches, you got to have the deep-rooted why, the big lift that elevates your soul. When you get to that reason, when you wake up in the morning, it'll be past feelings. What most people do is they have these desires and dreams that feel great, and you wake up in the morning and all of a sudden you don't feel like doing something. And then what happens is the feelings are fleeting and you don't do it that day. And you don't do it the next day. And now this dream depletes, the plan does not get worked out, and you don't see it to the end to fruition. What you have to do is find a way to make this deep-rooted why an obligation for yourself. Something when you wake up in the morning, it's not a matter of if you feel like it, it just has to be done. So if I say, I got to raise money to buy some new shoes, or I got to raise money to buy food for my family, two different reasons. One's a feeling of something that would be cool. One's an obligation. You must get it done. If you get to that point, you'll start having progress. So take these steps, apply them, like take action now. Find out what you have to find out. The more you learn, the more confidence you get, the more you can move forward. But if you sit stagnant and still and say, I don't know how, you'll never find a way. Hopefully this video helped you. The one I shared the day before also helped you. I think it did. I would hope it did. But anyways, share this video with the world. And as always, good night, God bless, and go Ducks.